Okay, I'm back with a few more tips on 85, 82 through 85 S10. Probably any older square body, older cars, period. But on this one, I would not pull the cluster unless there's something wrong with it. I wouldn't pull it to clean it, or unless every light is out, unless you were asking for trouble. The way this cluster goes in, there's a the plug is actually made onto the back of the cluster. I would have showed if I'd had it out, but it slides in to the plug that's made into the dash. On the back, there's a speedometer cable with hardly any room. There's another light that has a little screw in it that lights up the inside of the speedo. And they're all very hard to get to. There's one light on the right side that is hardwired and has to be put into the back of the gauge. It's all very hard to mess with. And not only that, everything is brittle. If you touch the needles, they're going to break. If you try to wipe off any of the gauges with any type of cleaner, the numbers want to come off. It smears. It's just a very bad idea, especially the more brittle it may be. But if you do, here's the tip I want to give you. The speedo cable gives you no room. So to make room, when you do this, that is the speedo cable right there. So what you can do, when you go to pull your cluster, you can push on it to push it into the truck. After you take the screws out, there's 3 screws up top and 2 little nuts on the actual inside of the cluster you need to take off to pull the cluster. But you can push. Really needs 2 people to kind of be pulling on the cluster. You got to put the car down in the gear shifter down in low, the steering wheel all the way down. Got to have the car on to change the shifter, but you can push that cable. It'll give you another a few inches, whatever you see how much room you got. And then to put it back in, it's hard to get off the back too, by the way. You put everything back and then have, come out here and just pull this cable back toward the front of the truck, and it'll pull the cluster. If not, you're going to bust your speedo bezel out of the cluster because there's so much force on that speedo cable. So I wanted to show that. Basically, I wouldn't take it out unless there's something wrong. If you drive at night and the lights are out, whatever, you may want to fix that. But I wouldn't just take it out to clean it. It is a pain. We have spent a lot of time. We broke some needles. Anyway, good luck.